guys can't see it, but the bottom screen is popping off right now. Hey guys, it's me, ya boy, GluttonFree. This is my very first Let's Play, and I'm so excited. We will be doing something called a Pokemon Platinum Randomized BoxLocke. Now, it's got your standard Nuzlocke rules, which are, if the Pokemon faints, it is dead. You have to release it or box it. In this case, I'll just be boxing it because there's a lot of HMs in this game, so it's useful to have those dead Pokemon as HM slaves if necessary, because I can't guarantee that I'll be able to use all of my Pokemon with HMs. However, if I can, I'm not going to teach the HM to the dead Pokemon. If I can use it with one of my living Pokemon on on my squad, then that's just how it's going to have to be. Also, I have to nickname every Pokemon that I capture, which that just adds the personability to it. It adds a lot of flair, I guess, is what you can say. You really get attached to the Pokemon. So that is what I'll be doing today. And then every time you encounter a Pokemon, the very first one you encounter on a route is the only one you can catch in that route or in that area or whatever. So if you can fish in a town, then you fish. That very first Pokemon, that's the one you can do. This is randomized. I also have to make impossible evolutions. They're possible trade evolutions. I'm not going to be able to do that, obviously. So at a certain point when they level up, I'm not sure what it is. It'll be a surprise to me. It'll be a surprise to you. Excuse me. So yeah, that'll be great. In addition, this is a BoxLocke, which I kind of got the idea from the Wedlock concept as well as the Soul Link concept. As far as I know, Soul Link, the only one that comes into mind is Nappy and Shady. I know that there was someone who did it before them, and that's where they got the idea. So it's not my personal idea, but this is kind of my twist. So when I capture a Pokemon, I have to... the very next Pokemon that I catch is considered its partner. It has to be the opposite gender, a different typing, and I can't have more of one of the same type within the 12 Pokemon that are in rotation. I say 12 because when you have the link, one of them has to go in the box and the other one stays out in the party. So it's interesting because if I only decide to train one of them up and that one dies, or if I'm trying to train the other one up and that one dies, then they're both gone. I can't use either of them at that point. So it's almost like adding an extra that Soul Link mentality, and I only have half as many encounters as a Soul Link would. It's very similar to the Wedlock, except they're not in my party. They're not both in my party. So I get 6 individual Pokemon. They're just also linked to Pokemon that are in my box. That's the concept that I'm going for here. Let's get started. I got some ice water here. Hold up. Let me do my voice. Hello there. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? It's not my first adventure. If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. They stopped doing this after Gen 4, right? They didn't do this with Gen 5. The world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. So the bottom screen has a little Pokeball on it. I have to click it. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Absolutely, yeah. That is what most professors do. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy, or are you a girl? I think I'm a boy. Alright, so you're a boy. Absolutely, yes. Tell me, what is your name? So, my real name is Devin, and that is what we'll do. Your name is Devin? Absolutely it is, yep. Okay, so you're Devin. A fine name, that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. I'm just gonna name this guy Barry. Let's look at him, he's a Barry. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Yes. This voice hurts. Alright, Devin. The time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you'll meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you'll discover many things. Perhaps even something about yourself. Sure. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. I'm on it, boss. I want to be the very best. No one ever was. Pokemon. Oh, yep, okay. Pokemon are by our side, always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Da, 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 da. There you are! Hey, Devin, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? Where was I? Oh, right. We're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Devin, if you're late, I'm finding you 10 million Pokedollars. That's a lot of Pokedollars. I don't think I've ever had that money in-game. Okay, so I'm gonna go to options, text speed fast, battle style set, choose the dopest of frames. I like that one. Okay, so I'm not actually going to get to pick my starter here. I don't have any fans yet, so we will be looking at our number there. It is a 9. 1 through 3, I would have picked the first starter. 4 through 6, I would have picked the second starter, and 7 through 9, I would pick the third starter, and then 0 would have been my choice. But I have a 9, so whatever the third starter is the starter that we will be going with. Devin, Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Oh yes, Devin. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, take care, sweetie. Alright. I'm just gonna do a little bit of... Let's do a little... Let's just raise the screen up a little bit. I feel like the top screen is just a little cut off. Maybe that'll fix it. Let's check the text. Technology just blows me away. I mean, now you can play with people around the world wirelessly. Isn't there a technology guy in like every game? Like in the starting town? Wild. Listen, Devin, I want a cute Pokemon. Oh, did you hear? The Pokemon professor returned to the next town over. They say he was gone for 4 long years. I wonder if he found some amazing Pokemon while he was gone. I'm sure he did. Dun, dun, dun. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes, but Pokemon also open their hearts to you so you can become friends. Oh. You're off to hang with Barry again, right? You two sure are tight. Yeah, tight is the word I would use every time. 10 out of 10 times. Hey, Devin. Barry was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Okay. And this is Barry's house. Thud. What was that about? Oh, hey, Devin. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Oh, geez, forgot something. Okay, so Rowan's voice is the most strenuous. That one is a close second. Oh, hi, Devin. Are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Solid question. I'd better take my bag and journal too. Oh, hey, Devin. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Poké-Dollar fine if you're late. I won't be late then. I don't have running shoes yet. That's not fair. Do 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 do. Too slow. All right, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. Dude, there's grass there. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? So what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Sand Gem Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! And here's the ice water. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Awkward. Hey, Devin, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? You can just ask him who he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it my job to tell you who this guy is? What's he doing here? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Absolutely I do. Me too! I love Pokemon too! I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon! Yeah, I'd answer 100 times too. Right, Devin? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own? It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, um... Well then, forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. Oh, how big of you. Very well then, I will entrust you two with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where? Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase at the lake. Oh? Is something... Oh! Wrong voice. Oh, is something wrong here? Ah, there it is! Dawn, nice work! What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard... Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time, the place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it. I'm so happy right now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Devin, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Alright, fair enough. He's practically a grown-up. Look! These are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. Magby. Swinub. And Larvitar. This wasn't planned! I would have picked Larvitar anyway, but I did have a 9, so Larvitar is the Pokemon that I would have to pick, and that means he gets Magby, which actually turns out pretty well. There's also a 15% level modifier on this, so I believe his Pokemon's going to be level 6 to begin with, and I think Magby only learns Smog and Leer by the time it's level 6. Oh, I've just been going through the dialogue. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sanjam Town. And now we'll be on our way. Anyway, just for this intro episode, I'll be doing a lot of the voices. I generally just kind of skip through dialogue a lot of the time. It's a Nuzlocke. You guys have probably played these games before. You'll probably see a lot of... You're here to watch me fail, more than likely, right? That's why else would you watch Nuzlocke? It's for the drama, for the cool teams that end up being... It's more about the experience that you and me make, rather than the experience that me and the game make. The game is just kind of the medium to bring you and myself and my viewers together. You know what I'm saying? Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry, please let me pass. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. And then this guy has like a seizure. Yep, there it is. Devin, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Yeah. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Devin, I challenge you to a battle. I'm pretty sure Larvitar has garbage moves at this point. It's a female. It's got Bite, Sandstorm, and Leer. Whoa, what happened? There it is. No! This is bull honky. Smog literally does nothing. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider Berry. Whew, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See you, Devin. Mom's cooking up something special. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what's happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Devin, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sand Gym Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know. Devin, put these on. With those running shoes, you can go to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Yeah, I like running. So now we can see what kind of encounters... Oh, never mind. I'm not doing the voices anymore. If you want to watch through the story, you can read through it. That'll make Professor Rowan happy. His running animation is ridiculous. I guess I can make up a voice for this guy. The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. I'm just jamming, dude. Allow me to pass. Step aside. Okay. That guy's a little rude. He's a bit of a rude dude. Cyrus. What was that about? Weird guy. You wanna run that by me again? We don't have any Pokeballs. Now we gotta go to the Sand Gym to go get Pokeballs. And then we get a Pokedex. And we get to nickname our little... Let me... Let's see. Let's see. So, Larvitar is a rock ground type. Which is... I mean... That makes sense, right? Because... It just... It's a rock. Has guts. It's adamant nature, which I believe is... Let me look that up. It's not that great, I don't think. Oh, it's plus attack minus special attack. That's actually the best nature for... Yeah, Adamant's good. Adamant's good. That's not bad. Alright. Not bad at all. Okay. So... Now we get to look at some of the possible encounters that we can have on this route. This will be So Togepi. This will be Larvitar's partner. This will be the box mate. Which is pretty good. Ugh. Give me a potion. Thank you. I don't think I'd like Togepi. Let's see what else we can get. Potentially. I don't even have to do... I don't think I have to do this route's encounter, per se, as Tyranitar. See, that one's alright. You end up with 2 rock types when they're both fully evolved, but it's not bad. Alright, let me just bite it to death before I fall asleep. Let's see what else we got. Slugma's looking like the best one. So do remember, the very first Pokemon I catch has to go into the box. Which is, I mean, it's an interesting mechanic. Cherubi wouldn't be that bad. Grass type to start it off. With the first gym being rock type and all. Another rule I forgot to mention is that the Pokemon are not allowed to leave within 5 levels of each other. Obviously barring when you first encounter the Pokemon, because your Pokemon is very well likely to be more than 5 levels ahead, especially if I'm using it to, like, if I'm using an old rod to encounter in the middle of everything, I'm only going to get a level 5 of whatever that Pokemon is. So Togepi, Burmy, Cherubi, or Cherubi. Togepi, Cherubi, Burmy, and Slugma are potential encounters there thus far. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. Let's go. Bum, bum, bum. Just take a second to appreciate how beautifully done the soundtrack of this game is. Like, oh my goodness, I love the soundtrack in this game. By far, one of, if not absolutely, my favorite soundtracks in Pokemon games. In games in general. Okay, so... I'm actually going to name this one... Pike. Pike the Larvitar. Yes. I think Dawn's threatening my life. Yeah, I'll take the Pokédex. Pokédex? They don't call it an encyclopedia in this game. They just call it a device. Do I have to go tell my mom? Devin! Oh yeah, he gives me a return, right? Which is going to be randomized. Did I miss what it was? Bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Can I buy Pokeballs at the mart right now? If so, then the Nuzlocke begins. The lock begins. Always get your medicine. This is a Nuzlocke. Alright. So, survey says the first encounter is going to be... not the same type. It is the same gender though, so this is not the first encounter. Oh, it's an Intimidate Shinx too. Get up out of here. So the very first male Pokemon that isn't primary rock will be our encounter. Alright, I just got 2 Shinx in a row. Shinx will be it. And it's Intimidate. So I'm just gonna throw a ball at it. Pretty scared of critting. Okay. What do I nickname a Shinx? Male Shinx. I'll name you Ralphie. Ralphie. Ralphie the Shinx. Ralphie the Luxray. Bum 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 bum. As per the rules of the BoxLocke, I have deposited Shinx into the box. Alrighty guys, this is where I'm going to wrap up today's episode. It's going to be a long one. I mean, it's the first episode. I was super excited to be here. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.